Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. The Canes will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They call the draw play here. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting the pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Tackled at the 28, and this offense threatening now. Another first down. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Powering through. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, he gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A handoff to the back. A change of direction. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And now they run the draw play. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Hurricanes churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaks loose at the 45. And bulldozing his way through. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. Let's set the offense up at the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense out for the first play of the drive beginning at the 22. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Open. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. You're going to pull it down and run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Looking for some space. It's Banks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Powers through. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens.
The Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Handing off on the draw play. Goes back. .3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loses 5. Offense facing 4th down.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tailback with another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Banks. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that is another nice run by this running back, and they needed every yard on that particular play here on 4th down. This guy continues to grind it out and get the yards that he needs to lead this offense to a big day.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying it.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out. Giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. This time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass this time. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Get set, get set. Let go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Canes will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Banks. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Garrett. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
They'll test the right side here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. You'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He stays alive. could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Crucial play here. They go to the air. The pocket breaking down. He breaks free, and he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. The offense starts with excellent field position. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get in